The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how bad it. You play me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype will disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but game what I've been dreaming this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I ain't fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scores down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, and know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject that game nuts, better hang up the white flag. You fight back to your nameless, so tell me what the time say. Game time, why they get the thing it ever outscore me.
Gets it through, here comes the shot, and that's it!
For the entree, fast break, one man, the beat got it all day.
Still without risk control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to test my grind,
Going,
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. It's looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on for third. Is he round
If I do
second?
fail, I don't have none to lose, so I'ma go until I cross to a new low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like I do. See how I facilitate it, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that, I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, and I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw it while you're down. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena, just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas and arenas, covered the side of where we from. So after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is. Cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band. I'ma run it back. You give me the chance. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Deej Experience Sports Stream, live from the Beaver Dam here in Corry, PA. Glad to have you aboard. My name is Scott Lockwood. He is Rob Alchinsky. We are live from the Beaver Dam here in Corry, PA, and we're going to have a full crew on tap for you tonight. We'll also have Sam Fisher on the switch and scoreboard tonight. We're going to have Jack Hasbrook on the Elwood National Forge court cam and Mr. Stephen Mountain on the main camera tonight. Varsity action. And Rob, kind of an important game for seeding purposes, but in order to have any shot at the region, the Beavers need a miracle tonight. They not only have to beat Harbor Creek by a larger portion than what Fairview did, but they also need General McLean to beat Fairview tonight to even be considered. And even with all that, I think Fairview still runs away with the region.
Yeah, and really it just comes down to, this is a good matchup for the Beavers. They lost to them up at Harbor Creek. So it's really about, you're playing a good team before you head into the playoffs. And, get yourself set, make sure you're ready to go. Try to get this win, and, if the other things happen, they do. But those, control what you can control, and that's the Huskies.
And also, it's their own gameplay. Beavers coming off a road loss last night, a long trip, an hour and 20 minutes down to Ashtabula, Ohio, where they faced the Edgewood Warriors. They started out pretty good, and it was kind of a feeling out that first quarter. You could feel it. And the second half, Crafer, the Warriors of Edgewood, just started firing up, and they kind of took over the game late. So Beavers on a kind of a 3-game skid here. They'd like to break it tonight against a tough Harbor Creek opponent.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's going to be a test. When we were up there at Harbor Creek, they came out, hit a couple threes early, kind of got us in a hole. I think shook us up a little bit, and we never really recovered from that. And then their pressure also added a lot of problems for us.
Well, let's get into our Box It and Lock It pregame show today, brought to you by Nick Heil and the gang at Box It and Lock It. For indoor climate-controlled storage or portable self-storage delivered to your door or to your place of business, contact Box It and Lock It today, 855-450-3990, or visit them online at www.boxitandlockit.com. And as we get into tonight's 3 Steps to Success, brought to you by Snap Fitness, Rob, the first one I got is handle the Harbor Creek speed and pressure. That's where they beat us last week. They got out quickly. They were able to fire off some free threes. And on the other end of it, boy, they really pressured us in full court.
Yeah, so they put on a lot of pressure, and then they get up the court very quick. They get a lot of fast break baskets because they're very good at running the fast break. They know how to get in their lanes. They know how to find the open girl. And so, we're going to have to handle the pressure so we don't give them steals that they can then get out on the fast break against us on. So, we got to be ready for that. But, it's the other side of it where they really kill you with it.
And on the flip side of that, we need to get out. Step number 2, we need to get out front, hit shots early, and kind of build that momentum. And lately, it's kind of been Haley Mumaw driving the scoring for us here.
Yeah, she's been playing well as of late, but when you get to the playoffs and you're playing good teams, Scott, right? You need 1, 2, and 3, right? And it's not necessarily putting them in any order, but you got to have 3 girls who step up and can score for you. So Corey's going to have to find that tonight and then carry that into the postseason. And tonight's a good place to start.
Yeah, and then the third step I got, always a factor, but last night they got into some foul trouble. Ava West had 3 fouls within the first quarter and a half. So she was on the bench for a majority of the game. They were already without Reagan Kemp, who will not play again tonight. So foul trouble was an issue, and then the other one I got with it is turnovers, 2 big key components to tonight's game.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're already short a starter, you got to be careful of that. But you also, when you get a foul like very early in the first quarter, you got to realize that most likely your time is more important than the next foul. Or what you're trying to do when you get called for the next foul. So you just, it's at some point it becomes, just knowing the game and having that IQ to know I can't even get close to this one and try and get a foul. And same when you got 2 in the first half. You really got to be able to, monitor yourself and keep yourself from getting that third one.
And you mentioned the 3 scores. Obviously, Kemp is one of them all-around players. She can score, she blocks shots, she's good on the boards, she does it all. She's kind of that utility player. Without her, somebody's got to step up and fill that kind of third scoring role, I feel. Mumaw's been doing a good job. I think Grace Allen had kind of an off night last night, other than a few trips to the foul line. It just felt like Edgewood forced us into mistakes that we normally don't make.
Yeah, well, good teams are going to take away the 3 as well, right? That's going to be their goal. and that can happen. But to me, typically game in and game out, not always, but Grace is one of the scorers. And then the rest of it changes, right? Sometimes it's Riley, sometimes it's Haley, sometimes it's Reagan, sometimes it's Ava, right? But very seldom is it three of them. You gotta get to three because Harbor Creek's going to put points on the board. They scored 38 points against us the first time we played them, and that was with only scoring 2 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Right, and so they kind of had substituted in and done some things, and we started scoring then. But we've got to make sure that we can stay with them because they are going to score. They've got a great player in Denning, and and she's going to get her points.
All right, well, that's going to lead us up to tonight's Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. Rob, I'm going to let you pick it tonight. Varsity only tonight. Who are we looking at to make an impact?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Grace. I mean, I just think, in a game like this, right, your leaders got to step up. And, again, lots of great players, lots of great leaders on this team. But Grace is kind of that girl, handles the ball, plays the point, lots of times is leading us out in transition. So need her to have a very big game tonight. And not necessarily score 20 points, but, go get double digits. And help us stay under control, and by her penetration or her fast breaks, open up your teammates for open shots to see if they can knock them down.
Yeah, and I think the key tonight's got to be 3 of them girls in double digits and scoring, and maybe get another 6 to 8 off the bench from a couple other players. I think if the Beavers can hit 40 tonight, they have a chance to win.
Well, if they can hit 40, they've definitely got a chance. If they can get 35, they're probably there. And it all just depends, right? Because you got to live the other end too, and you got to make sure that you're bringing your A game on the defensive end. Because and we did a nice job the last time. We just didn't have an answer for Denning, and it's going to be interesting to see what the game plan is tonight on Denning, because she is extremely quick and just handles the rock so good. Just a great ball handler. Can shoot the 3, loves to drive, and you almost have to pick your poison with them. I mean, if you can't guard her one-on-one, you almost got to pick your poison of where you're going with it.
Yeah, Denning's averaging 19.5 a game, and then the other top 2 scorers would be Eaglin and Alexis Janke. And I'm not even sure. I don't know if Eaglin is playing. I didn't see her out at the first game. I don't know if she's hurt or what has happened, but we're going to get it down court for some in-house announcing and our national anthem and starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Beaver Dam for tonight's girls varsity basketball game between the Harbor Creek Huskies and your Corry Beavers. In accordance to the guidelines of good sportsmanship developed by the National Federation of High School Athletics and approved by the Corry Area School District, all spectators are reminded that the use of offensive, obscene, or abusive language insulting, harassing, or inciting players, coaches, PIAA officials, and staff or other spectators is strictly prohibited. Artificial noisemakers such as bells and horns are also not permitted. Such person or persons involved in such behavior will be ejected from the game and or grounds. In addition, the Corry Area High School is a tobacco-free facility. There is to be no smoking, vaping, or any other use of tobacco products on the grounds. We are excited to have parents, guardians, family, and friends in attendance to watch today's event. With your attendance today, we ask for your cooperation by following our guidelines. And now, for all who are able, will you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. freshman, number 10, Ella Thompson. A sophomore, number 24, Jocelyn Bissell. A junior, number 30, Carolina Serlick. A senior, number 4, Ariana Denning. And a senior, number 5, Alexis Jenke. The Huskies are coached by Dave Snipper, Bob Rocky, Matt Buck, and Christy Snipper. And now, get on your feet and welcome your Corry Beavers! A freshman, number 12, Ava West! A junior, number 5, Molly Irwin! A junior, number 13, Haley Mooma! A junior, number 20, Riley Nickerson! And a junior, number 22, Grace Allen! The Beavers are coached by Riley Mooma and assisted by Caroline Kemp and Bill West.
And welcome to the Beaver Dam. It is time for the Fox Family Insurance opening tip-off, brought to you by Fox Family Insurance. They can help you get through that Medicare maze. Contact Patty, Beth, or Jason today for all your Medicaid or Medicare needs at Fox Family Insurance. And Rob, here we go. Big one tonight for the Beavers. Take care of business. This is to help improve your seeding in the playoffs. And long shot, look at the Region 6, but like I said, you got to take care of your own business and the rest will handle itself.
Yeah, just control what you control, and that's right here for the next 32 minutes.
Grace Allen tipping it off, and it's picked up here by the Beavers, and we are underway into Beaver Dam. It's the Huskies and the Beavers live right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we start the J.H. Napa Auto Parts first quarter of play. Mooma wheels it down to Allen here on the left elbow. Out to the top to Irwin, over to Ava West. And back to Allen here, top of the point. And looks like we got a man defense here for the Huskies, Rob, to start us out with.
Absolutely, and they're pressuring, although you see Denning is, when she's on the ball with Grace, she's giving her some space. I think, they're more worried about Grace getting to the basket than they are taking that shot right there. And so they're going to let her, maybe get a little room there.
Denning heavy out on her again. Here is Irwin over to Mooma on the right elbow. Now to West, top of the point. 7 minutes to go. Here is, we burned a full minute here already.
Yeah, good patience by the Beavers, but I'd really like to see them get Ava posted up.
Oh, they get it into Nickerson. Got a little under the hoop too far, and here come the Huskies.
Yeah, great look, and there's Huskies, and there's Denning already getting to the hoop.
Denning gets a pass off to Jocelyn Bissell. They throw it back to Jenke. Jenke, top of the point. Thompson with it. She'll wheel it around to Denning, and that's a travel. And Ellen was waiting right there for her.
Yeah, and this is a little different. Last game they had Ava on Denning, and now they've switched it to where Grace is Gardner this time. Probably a little better matchup for Grace than Ava, as Denning, like I said before, is just so super quick.
Top of the point now to Ava West, over to Grace Allen. She's on the left elbow here. Still scoreless with 6:15 to go here. J.H. Napa Auto Parts first quarter of play. It's Mooma over to Irwin. Inside to Nickerson. Boy, had a look there. They get it back into Allen. Grace goes up with a shot off the rim, got it to go. First points on the board, and they go to the Beavers, 2-0.
Yeah, and the Beavers have a size advantage, Scott. Allen definitely against Denning, and then also West against Jenke. I'd like to see them continue to take advantage of that.
Inside, as Harbor Creek That's Surovic. Gets it out here to Janke, coming around baseline. Mumaw right there with her, shuts that down. And that pass is tipped by Nickerson, and it's out of play. It'll be Husky ball, but good defense here for the Beavers.
Yeah, great hustle there. Nickerson jumping that pass. Just not quite able to control it, though.
Bounce pass comes in as Bissell gets it back here to the dangerous Ariana Denning. Leaves it here for Janke. Janke, heavy pressure from Mumaw. Gets it back to Denning.
Yeah, you can see Harbor Creek kind of out of sorts here.
Oh, wide open for three, and that's a piece B3, and somebody left Carolina Surovic wide open.
And Scott, that's, she hit the first 2 buckets in that game up there, were both threes, and those were her only baskets of the night.
Allen throws it down here to Mumaw, a little give and go. Allen off her foot, picks it up, gets it to Nickerson. And now Riley driving in, puts up a shot, partially blocked by Denning. And West tried to save it, but it goes out of play. It'll be Harbor Creek ball here, as Ella Thompson will throw into Denning.
Yeah, and the Beavers, just unable to control that one. Grace trying to get to the hoop, kind of had the lane. Harbor Creek just knocked it away at the last second.
Denning with a bounce pass inside. Get it back out here to Denning. No, she's got a lane. Puts up a shot and got it. Boy, she is so dangerous. You give her a crevice, and she's going to get through it.
Yeah, and she's going to get her points. You just got to try and limit where she's at. But, Ava West with great help on there, had a hand in her face, couldn't really ask for much better help.
Mumaw drives in and got stripped of the ball, and it goes out of play. It'll remain Beaver ball. What are you rocking over there, Rob? You got some raspberries?
A little blackberries.
Little blackberries.
Got to stay on my diet plan, Scott.
There you go.
9 pounds as of this morning since Saturday.
Nickerson, a little high layup there off the top of the backboard, no good. Here comes Thompson. Anything's better than the 3.7 bag of popcorn from Titusville the other night, according to Jonkus.
Wow, that's a low one.
Yeah. Pass comes in, it was tipped, Nickerson, and here comes West and Grace Allen. Good play there from Riley. And the Beavers will keep this game within arm's reach here.
Yeah, and that was Surovic again who hit that first three.
Boy, they need a bucket. A three would be nice, but any bucket will do. Nice high pass to Allen, and there's a nice lifted health layup for Grace Allen.
Yeah, great job by the Beavers getting into that corner, letting Grace seal there. She has that travel. That was, she's got that huge height advantage.
Shot off the rim, no good. Janke. Oh, what a play by Janke. Just flipped it back. And that was Thompson with a bucket.
Yeah, bad break there for the Beavers as they kind of had that one and nobody just got a hold of it.
Allen hands it off. This is Riley Nickerson here, top of the point. 2:55 to go. Little spinorama. Riley with a layup, got it. Yeah. Lifted health layup for Nickerson.
Yeah, love what we're seeing out of the Beavers right now, Scott. They're just isolating with their size advantage, and they're being successful with it so far.
Janke with a layup, got it to go. 9-6 is your score here as Allen crossed the Mons Merch. Mid-court stripe for the Beavers. Grace drives in, off the rim, can't get it to go. Denning with a rebound, and she's off and running. Beavers got to get back. Oh, Nickerson's, yeah, you got to plant your feet there, Riley.
Yeah, nope. Jump ball, Beaver ball.
Boy, I thought that was a reach in there, Rob. Good defense, though.
It's Harbor Creek ball, I guess. They changed it.
Boy, she gets back and establishes her feet and falls. That's a Carney and Ruth charge there, I believe.
Yeah, she didn't quite get in front of her, though. She was kind of still off to the side. But absolutely, and here comes Denning.
Pops that shot off the rim.
Good
rebound.
Help again by West. This time doesn't go.
Ava pushing the pace here, gets it over to Mumaw. Open look for three, and that one off target. And here comes Bissell.
Yeah, Leofsky's in the game for Irwin.
And Maddie had a good game against Edgewood last night. As again, you got to wonder how that plays in a factor coming off that little long road trip after a grueling game against Edgewood.
Yeah, you know, back-to-back's always tough, and plus, especially if you're on the road.
Janke gets tied up by Leofsky. Good defense from Matty Leofsky, and that'll be Beaver ball according to the possession arrow.
Yeah, great job by Leofsky taking that lane away from Janke, tying her up.
Here comes Grace Allen, $1:20 to go here in the J.H. Knapp Auto Parts first quarter of play. Allen kicks it to Leofsky, gets it back here to Nickerson. Riley throws it over to West, now inside to Mumaw. Mumaw makes a move, puts up a shot, great play. Mumaw gets the big Corry Community Foundation assist there for the bucket, and Beavers cut it to a 1-point game here.
Yeah, absolutely. They've picked their matchups, and they're going right at them. Love seeing it. And now they throw it away.
Boy.
Great defense from Grace Allen there, making Denning work, and they throw it away. So Beavers with a chance to take the lead here.
And you know, Rob, we had that interview with Riley here a couple games back, and she said they have Harbor Creek circled, right? They were looking forward to getting back and playing this game here tonight. And right now, Beavers are firing on all cylinders, and there's a big, and I mean big, Sawyer Builder swat.
Yeah, Ella Thompson there got that one, but great move by Riley again, getting to the hoop. You know, stays our ball.
West, top of the point here, gets it off to Leofsky. Matty hands it off. Nickerson to Allen. We're down under the Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital, 60-second mark, 20 to go. Mumaw to Allen. Beavers inside to Nickerson, puts up a shot, gets fouled with 14.7 on the clock. Nickerson will get to the Capella Transport charity stripe.
That's Janke Scott with her first foul of the night. So
Corner Bar and Grill foul on Janke.
nice quick game here so far.
Nickerson, first one, off the rim, rolls in. So here's 9-9, Beavers trying to get the lead, and that one's tipped out by Allen. And we'll remain tied, 9-all with 13 seconds. Harbor Creek will have a crack at it here.
Yeah, you imagine they're gonna have Denning here go one-on-one and then Disher trying to get to the hoop.
Down to 5 seconds inside to Thompson. And Nickerson said, nope, that's mine, thank you very much. And fires it through the brick wall, but the important thing is they get the stop. And Riley, a little pickpocket action, has us tied up at 9-9 after the Bracken Funeral Home turnover. We'll head to the Epiphanies Emporium second quarter right after this.
Hey guys, it's Jason from Mon's Merch. And if you're like me, you like to see your name on a lot of things. Whether it be on some cups, maybe even some hats. We can even do earmuffs. We can do socks. Cutting boards? Yeah, we can do that too. Knives, please be careful. Ties? Even shoes. So if you have a club, if you have a business, if you're at a sporting event, if you're just wanting to see yourself somewhere, stop on down to Mon's Merch and see me. Because not only can we give you customized clothing, but customized merchandising. And by the way, did you know that we do awards? Because I took first place in my own tournament someplace, but I was really good at it. Stop on down, see me. Jason, Mon's Merch, right in the center of Corry. Good luck, Corry Beavers.
And welcome back in here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream as we start the Epiphanies Emporium second quarter of play. Denning dishes over to Thompson. Trying to get around that Beaver defense and does, and a bank shot in. And it gives the Harbor Creek an 11-9 lead. Tied up 9-9 here after one, Rob. Good effort by both teams.
Yeah, Scott, last time it was 18-6. So, huge improvement from the Beavers, but they're just executing great on both ends. Defensively, they're, doing what they want to do, and offensively, the isolations are the difference right now for the Beavers.
Well, not so good there as they turned that one over.
Yeah, just a little hard on that pass to Ava, maybe just a little quick. She wasn't quite ready to receive that one. And Grace doing a great job.
Look at that battle, Rob. Grace Allen on Denning. That's going to be fun to watch tonight. And a loose ball. Now look at Nickerson. Just scrapping for every loose ball, picking pockets. Riley on it tonight.
Yeah, and Bissell was frustrated, but great job by the Beavers. And Molly Irwin down on that pile too, Scott.
Allen hands it off to Mumma all the way through with a lifted health layup. Haley Mumma, and we're tied at 11.
Yeah, great play there. She got the screen from West, got to the hole.
Driving in is Denning, and Denning says, I've about had enough of this.
Yeah, and Ava just got caught kind of looking for the screens. She just needs to trust that her teammates are going to be there. Just keep your focus right on Denning.
Here's Grace Allen. Left elbow, trying to work it back top of the point, needs help. Gets it off to Irwin. Over here to Mumma. Now Grace trying to turn around, throws up a hook off the back of the rim, no good. Picked up here by Janke. And boy, she is tailing Janke all the way up court. Now retrieves and gets on Denning here. As Ariana's directing traffic. And now she gets around both Grace and West. And look out, Denning looking to take this game under control here.
Yeah, and that's twice now she's gotten all the way to the hoop, Scott, after we've kind of controlled that there in the first quarter.
Pass comes down here to Mumma. Inside, and West with a layup.
Yeah, great give and go there, and again, just taking advantage of that size.
Out here to Thompson, little spinorama. We got a timeout. Harbor Creek, Jim's Automotive timeout, 30-second timeout, 15-13 on the CFCU scoreboard. We'll be back right after this. The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing, real estate services, and grant assistance to businesses and nonprofit organizations with the ultimate goal of fostering investment and employment in the Corry region. Looking to enhance your business? Contact the RDA today to discuss how the Corry Redevelopment Authority can assist your business's improvement, expansion, growth, and advancement. Visit the Corry Redevelopment Authority online today at www.corryidc.org. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Rob Elchinski, Sam Fisher, Stephen Mountain, Jack Hasbrook on the Elwood National Forge Court Cam, bringing you tonight's action live from the Beaver Dam, and it's been a good one so far, Rob.
Yeah, absolutely. Very competitive. Both teams playing extremely well on both ends.
Denning almost got trapped there, gets it down to the corner. Janke out to the Surovic, now wheels it around to Mook. Back to Thompson, over to Janke, left elbow. Denning gets the pass here, and we'll look. Allen, some good defense tonight early on Denning. They're going to need all of that and then some tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Scott. She is the key. She's what makes them go.
Janke to Mook, quickly to Denning. And she comes around, gets a pass to Janke for three, and that one overshot. Nickerson comes away with a rebound, gets it up to her when she's got Mumma, and it gets poked from behind. Great play from Ella Thompson. And now we've got a little battle here with a loose ball, and Janke just flips it, and it goes out of play. It'll be a Bracken Funeral Home turnover.
Yeah, and Corry basketball. Great job there by Mumma coming back and doing the same thing back to the Beavers, putting pressure on. And we've got Leofsky in for Irwin. Looks like that's going to be a little bit of a rotation here tonight, Scott.
Allen gets it out to Leofsky, top of the point to Nickerson. Down here to Mumma, inside to West. Layup just off the rim. Good look.
Yeah, great job by the Beavers executing that. Just missed it. And here comes the Huskies.
Surovic Inside to Denning, swatted away by Muma. Denning regains and fired a bullet past the Mook, and she couldn't handle it. And that is going to bring in Bissell back to the game, and Mook will have a seat. And the Beavers will come up court here. Grace Allen, Mons Merch, midcourt stripe. Kicks it back here, and now West gets it back out to Allen. She's got a lane, takes a shot, got it. Grace Allen, 15 all here with 3:55 to go in the Epiphany's Emporium second quarter of play. Denning for three, that one way out.
Yeah, you live with that shot.
As, boy, what a battle between her and Allen here in this first half.
Absolutely. Two great athletes going at it. Love to see it.
Here's West. Ava kicks it out here to Muma. Allen, nice pass. Allen up with a shot, gets fouled, and that's going to be on Thompson. A corner bar and grill foul, and that's going to put Allen at the Capella Transport charity stripe
that'll
here.
be Thompson's first. Team's first.
Allen, first shot off the rim, no good.
Yeah, chance here to give the Beavers the lead.
Allen's second shot. That one off the rim. Nickerson, great play to get the rebound. Goes up with it and got it. Riley Nickerson with a strong play. Denning gets this pass off to Janke. Now gets it into Thompson. Has to back it out, brings it around top of the point to Denning. Gets around Allen. Oh, look at Riley again. Hell ball. Riley Nickerson is on a mission tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Scott. They're just executing perfectly on that defensive end. You know, the game plan that Coach Muma and the staff came up with, you know, not only is it working, but they're just executing it.
Pass in here. Thompson with a shot, no good. Here's West. Beavers with a 17-15 lead as Allen will bring him across the Mons Merch midcourt stripe. Directs traffic. Grace Allen coming to the left side here. Crosses back over now with the right hand to Muma for three. Off the rim, can't get it to go. West fighting for that rebound. Gets it out here to Nickerson. And Nickerson with a flip. Allen's got a crease. She's going to go up. That one, no good. Boy, they're letting them go today, Rob.
Yeah, I thought she got bumped pretty good there going in, but no call. But great effort by the Beavers there.
And on both sides, Grace getting back on defense, I believe had a hold of the Huskies' arm. And there's Nickerson again. Riley Nickerson.
Yeah, boy, that's got to be like 5 tie-ups tonight already, Scott.
And they're not just tie-ups. Those are like ripping the ball out of your hand tie-ups. Yeah. We got a Jim's Automotive timeout. 30-second timeout with 2:17 to go. 17-15 on the CFCU scoreboard. We'll be back right after this.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
And welcome back in here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Rob Elchinski with you, Sam Fisher, Steve Mountain, and Jack Hasbrook bringing you tonight's action as Muma gets it in to Grace Allen. And here come the Beavers with a 17-15 lead. We're down to the 2:11 mark here in the Epiphany's Emporium Painted Finch Gallery second quarter of play.
Yeah, Scott, Beavers are doing a great job here as they look to Allen again.
Leofsky to Nickerson in the corner.
Ooh, don't throw that over.
And this one's going to be ripped out by Janke. She gets free, tosses it up, and it gets stripped by Leofsky. Great play from Maddie Leofsky, and here comes Mumaw back the other way. She's looking for a West for three. Tried to bank that one in, no good. A little over Mumaw's outstretched hand, and the Huskies will slow it down here.
Yeah, boy, some good opportunities there for the Beavers, Scott. They just couldn't quite connect. What a fun game so far.
Yeah, this has been highly entertaining. Here tonight in the Beaver Dam, Bissell kicks it over Denning for three, and that one off the mark.
Again,
I say let her go out there.
Yeah, until she makes one. I mean, you pick your poison. You
right.
let her shoot that. And not that she can't hit them. She's a great player and definitely a good three-point shooter. But so far tonight, she's been way off on two of them. But she's getting to the basket. I would let her, shoot that, but not get to the basket.
Leofsky kicks it out to Allen under the Lecom Corey Memorial Hospital 60-second mark. 48 to go. Allen out to Leofsky. Bullet pass tipped away by Janke. Great play by West to keep reins on that ball. And now she'll get it to Nickerson here. Plenty of time. Girls don't have to hurry here. And they'll reset the offense. Down to 30 seconds to go here in the first half of play.
Yeah, see if she comes out and gets her. I would milk it down to like 10 seconds and run your play here. Thompson's not going to come get her. This is great for the Beavers.
"15 seconds to go. They call ISO, and here comes Nickerson. Gets it out to West. Over to Mumaw for three, and that one's short off the rim. Huskies have a chance. Down to 4 seconds. Down to three. Thompson kicks it out. Janke, long three, and that one's short. And the Beavers will head to the locker room to a round of applause from Beaver Nation with a 17-15 lead. We head to the Humes Ford halftime report. We come back right here on the DJ Experience Sports Stream.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
Our mission at Elwood National Forge is to use our metallurgy know-how to provide critical materials and engineered solutions. Why do we do it? Because we care about making an impact on the industries we serve. We care about our team members, their quality of life, and their safety. We care about providing the highest quality steel to support our mission-critical customers. From hard target penetrators, land-based ordnance, and shipbuilding to power generation, oil and gas, and heavy industrial. At Elwood National Forge, hard work is what we do. Our sense of purpose is why we do it. Come join the team today by going to our job board and find your future career. Elwood National Forge. Results delivered the right way.
When life throws you a dent, scratch, or worse, UTAG's Body Shop is here to get you back on the road. Family owned and operated since 1968, we're proud to be a third-generation business. We've built our reputation on honesty, craftsmanship, and treating you like one of our own. From fender benders to major collision work, our expert team works with all major insurance providers, so you don't have to sweat the small stuff. We've spent over 50 years earning your trust, and we back it up with quality work and 100% customer satisfaction. At UTAGs, you're more than a customer, you're part of the family. Call us today at 814-663-2562 to schedule your appointment. UTAG's Body Shop, built on trust, backed by quality.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save.
Well, welcome back here, Rob, to the, we got a Humes Ford halftime show going out on the floor. are the Biddy Ballers. And this is the young group of young ladies. This will be the future of Corry basketball represented here on the floor today, learning from some of the current Beaver basketball players. And this is good for the program. Now, how many years does this go back?
Long time, Scott. There was a little stretch there where they got away from it for a little bit, but it's been in progress, for years and years. And, and this is where the girls first learn, right, and start to fall in love with the game. And it's how you start to, build that program over and over again, is by having these types of activities for these girls.
Well, and it starts down, and that's what every sport, right? It comes down to this level. This is where you get champions are built down here, right? You learn these skills at a young age, so by the time you get to the middle school, you already can dribble both hands. You already can and do these things, recognize certain plays. So when you get to the high school level, the JV level, you're ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is just those fundamentals and basics, right? I mean, you want them, like you said, be able to really handle the ball. I mean, you watch someone like Denning and how she dribbles and how she handles the ball and what kind of chaos and problems that causes for other teams. That's what you want these girls to be able to do. The Grace Allens, if you want them to post up, fight hard like Riley, that starts young. And, it's such a great opportunity for the kids themselves, but it's also a great opportunity for these, the JV and varsity Beaver girls that get to help them. You get to interact and give back to this, the same type of activities that started you in the game. And it's kind of a unique experience and kind of a cool experience for those girls also.
Yeah, you see the JV players out there working on the floor with them, and a lot of these young girls, they look up to these JV varsity basketball players, right? Small town community. It's kind of inspiring to watch a program grow from the bottom up. We've seen it with volleyball over the years. We've seen it with the wrestling team. When these girls get, like all of them really. I mean, when they get to the next level, it all starts right here.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, and at this age, right, it's not about playing, games and scoring and all those things. It's really just about having the ball in your hand. And you just want them to have the ball in their hand as much as they can and give them as many touches as you can possibly afford to give them. And that, so these are all what they call king drills that they're doing out here with the girls. And king drills have been a part of, basketball forever. You watch NBA players before the games, they're out doing king drills. It's these same things. It doesn't change. The fundamentals don't change. But it's what, those fundamentals are what build that foundation. And I thought it was cool, Scott, tonight when the Corry girls got announced that, these girls got to be out there and slap hands with them, which is, when you're in 3rd and 4th grade, right? I mean, Grace Allen and Haley Moomar are, rock stars.
Yeah.
You get to, smack their hand and stuff. That's pretty cool.
And we always say all the time, sports is more than just about winning. It's about learning. It's about having fun. And you take things with you out of sports programs that you carry with you your entire life. We see it all the time. Football's a big one, but every sport offers something that you can take from it and apply it to your life and have success with it down the road.
Yeah, well, you obviously, in lots of sports, right, in basketball, so you learn teamwork. You learn how to deal with what happens when you're not the best person in the room, right? I mean, right, every team has their best player, right? And there's somewhat of a pecking order. That's life, right? You sit in rooms, right? That's the same thing. And how do you deal with that? And how do you still add value? You learn about, being independent and what it takes to be good. The hard work that has to go into it. Whether, it doesn't matter what you want to do, if you put the time and effort into it, you're going to be better at it than the people that don't. And it teaches, these young girls those types of life skills. It's not sports skills. Those are life skills that, like you said, they're going to take with them forever and will make a difference in their lives.
And not only life skills, but in sports you forge them friendships, them relationships that carry on well after you're out of school. And even when you go to college, you start building on the new ones. And from that sport, you take them in to your life. They're bonds in sports that just – more often than not, those bonds are never, ever broken.
Yeah, well, the perfect example, Scott, my son Brandon's getting married in June. His best men, 4 guys from Corry that played basketball with him, and 3 guys from La Roche that played basketball with him. those are his 7 groomsmen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And and that is how it works. And those and for these girls, right? Sometimes like when you're in 4th grade, there's 4 4th grade homerooms. You don't really get to meet the other girls so much.
Give it up for your Vinny
But
Butler.
when they get to do this, right, they get to interact more maybe with some of the girls they just don't get to all the time. And and it used to be when we had multiple schools that was even more the case. But now it's even there, there's still times where you just don't see these girls very often because they're in a different homeroom, and with this you get to hang out with them and learn about them and become friends with them.
Yeah. So our message to the little ones, because they're all going to go back and watch them, what they were doing. No matter what happens, stick with it, and first and foremost, have fun with it and learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just have fun and learn. Those are the 2 things that'll get you through life. Have fun and learn.
Yeah, I mean, no sport, is life or death. No sport is, typically life-changing. You play it because you love the sport, you love being with your teammates, you love the challenge, all of those things. That's why you do it.
All right, well, real quick, we got a Humes Ford halftime report. Let's get through the score sheet here as we get going.
Yeah, Scott, I'm not even going to talk about fouls because there was only 2 the whole first half. So Denning for Harbor Creek was 6, Thompson with 4, Sorovic with 3, and Jenke with 2. For the Beavers, we've got Grace Allen with 6, Riley Nickerson with 5, Haley Muma with 4, and Ava West with 2.
And if you were to ask me, Rob, the Beaver team on the floor tonight looks much different from the Beaver team that looked on the Harbor Creek court a few weeks back.
Again, I think the speed for Harbor Creek the first time was just, it was like eye-opening for them. And so now they've seen it. And I think they were shell-shocked there when, Sorovic kicked those first 2 threes early in that game because that's not the key girl, and then kind of Denning took over. So great position right now, up 2 at halftime.
Well, here we go, the start of the Cafaros Custom Butchering 3rd quarter of play. As we want to thank Humes Ford for their halftime sponsorship all season long here for winter and fall and winter sports. That shot no good, pulled down here by Ava West. And Beavers will come on the attack here.
Yeah, great job by the Beavers pushing the court up Harbor Creek's back. So now they're going to set up and run their offense with Molly Irwin back in there as the 5th player.
Allen.
And she's going to get fouled. That's going to be Thompson, I believe. That'll be her 2nd.
So Ella Thompson with her 2nd Corner Bar and Grill foul. It'll be Allen from the Capella Transport charity stripe. Allen fires away. That one rattles in. First one good, and 1 more to go. And the Beavers here, Rob, with an 18-15 lead. And they carry good momentum, and it just goes to show how big that play right before the half was.
Yeah, absolutely. Nope. Grace is going to be on the line.
So Allen on the line. 2nd shot doesn't count. Be Harbor Creek ball, and away we go. 7:21 just underway. Cafaros Custom Butchering 3rd quarter as Denning lost the handle there briefly.
Thought she might have thrown that one out of bounds.
Back to Denning. Makes enough space. That went off the back of the rim, no good. And boy, Denning having a struggle from the 3-point line tonight.
Yeah, again, Scott, but that's what, we keep talking about, what do you want her to do? What do you want to force her to do? That's what you want to force her to do. That's, again, she can do it all, but that is not where, she scores her 19 points.
Allen, top of the point here. 6:44 inside. That one swatted away by Bissell. So Sawyer Builder block pass, and it'll be Beaver ball here as Allen will throw it in.
Yeah, Beavers in a box set here on the inbounds. Harbor Creek still in man with Denning under the hoop. Get into West.
West going to go baseline. Tried to go underneath with the layup, no good, and off and running is Thompson. Gets it off to Bissell.
We saw that exact play work not too long ago.
Bissell into Denning.
And good job by the Beavers. You know, you got Grace on Denny. You got 4 girls staring at Denny. You know, seeing if they can do anything.
Oh, Bissell open for the layup. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, good break there for the Beavers as Riley came to try to get another one of those tie-ups or steals, Scott, and kind of got away from her.
Pass here to Mumaw. Coming around top of the point. Drives in. Mumaw hands it up. That's got to be a travel.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Beavers
Denning.
got to stick with his defense.
We got a Jim's Automotive timeout. 5:48 to go here in the Cafaros Custom Butchering third quarter of play. It is a full timeout, 18-15 on the CFCU scoreboard. We'll be back after this.
When life throws you a dent, scratch, or worse, UTEG's Body Shop is here to get you back on the road. Family owned and operated since 1968, we're proud to be a third-generation business. We've built our reputation on honesty, craftsmanship, and treating you like one of our own. From fender benders to major collision work, our expert team works with all major insurance providers, so you don't have to sweat the small stuff. We've spent over 50 years earning your trust, and we back it up with quality work and 100% customer satisfaction. At UTAGS, you're more than a customer, you're part of the family. Call us today at 814-663-2562 to schedule your appointment. UTAGS Body Shop, built on trust, backed by quality.
Welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Rob Elchinski, Steve Mountain on the main camera, Sammy Fisher on the switch and scoreboard, and Jack Hasbrook on the Elwood National Forge court cam. And we got a good one here in the Beaver Dam. 18-15, Rob, with 5:48 to go here in the third.
Yeah, Harbor Creek inbounds to the corner, and there's Nickerson again. They double team down there.
Oh, they left Denning wide open. And that shot, I don't know if it was partially tipped or not, but
it was not.
Just off. And
it's going to be off of Bissell.
But and this is what you should take away. As much as Denning has struggled from the three-point line, it's like she stays a consistent calmness to her.
Yep,
you find that in great players. You don't get frustrated. They just keep playing.
Yeah, I mean, scores go in spurts typically. So you just wait for your spurt.
You know, some players they'll panic and they'll get frustrated and they'll start throwing some shots, and then you start seeing fouling. With Denning, it's just a calm, controlled. It'll figure itself out, and that one is not going to be counted.
Nope, travel there as that ball got knocked away from Riley, and I think she was thinking pass it out, and then she thought, nope, I got a lane here, and one extra step. But Beavers still up 3 here, Scott, with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
We get it out here to Bissell. Cafaros Custom Butchering third quarter. Thompson trying to get around West and does, puts a shot up and got it to go. And that's going to get it back to a 1-point game with 4:35 to go here.
Yeah, Thompson just able to turn that corner a little bit on West. But, Scott, we talked about, the Beavers needing scores. Harbor Creek's going to have to come up with the same.
Yeah, and Irwin lost the handle here, gets a pass, and Bissell lost it out of play as she had Ava West breathing down her neck.
Yeah, and Bissell just couldn't quite handle that one.
Leofsky in for Irwin. And here come the Beavers again as Mumaw feeds it to Grace, and Allen will bring it across the Mons Merch midcourt stripe. Denning meets her there. Here's Leofsky. Kicks it out to Nickerson, top of the point, over to Mumaw. Mumaw back to Grace Allen. We're down to the 4:05 mark here. And we got a tight one here, but this is right where the Beavers want it to be. Low scoring and right in their wheelhouse. Nickerson with that layup, can't get it to go. Thompson with a rebound. Here come the Huskies.
Ooh, got to stop her. Ooh.
Well, Euro step. Almost thought it was a travel there, but not called. Here's Allen with a shot, and that's going to be a Kearney and Ruth charge as Grace Allen will be tacked with a corner bar and grill foul.
That's going to be her first team's first of the game, not just the third quarter.
So you're telling me the Beavers have played an extremely clean game.
Yeah, both teams. 4 fouls total so far.
One of our Snap Fitness 3 steps to success was turnovers and foul trouble.
Yes, and the Beavers have done great in both.
So here's Thompson, just off the left elbow, drives in, and that shot was blocked, and it goes out of play. And boy, Harbor Creek was looking for a foul there.
Yeah, great block by West.
West knocks it out of play. Thompson to throw in. Pardon me, it's Janke. Throws it in. Here's Bissell. Kicks it to the corner. There's Thompson. She'll come around right side. Shot comes up from Bissell, no good. And not a black jersey to be found for that rebound, Rob, as the Beavers come away with it with 3 minutes to go here. Nickerson all the way through, lost the handle.
Yeah, boy, the Beavers just got to set up and get back to hitting that post, Scott. Kind of got away from that here so far in this first quarter or third quarter. You know, go with what got you here until Harbor Creek proves they put a plan together to stop it.
Muma, great tip there off of Denning. Get it right back to her. Pump fakes it, now gets it to Bissell over to Janke. They wheel it all the way around to Thompson here on the near side. West shuts that down. They get it out to Bissell, top of the point. Just great defense here from the Beavers.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and just great matchups here.
Denning fires away. And that one goes off the hands of Liofsky with a great save. And here comes Ava West, as she'll now run point here for the Beavers.
Yeah, and the Beavers try to run a little offense here and see if we can get the ball back to, you know, into the post.
Liofsky to Nickerson. Nickerson going to come right side. Looks for Muma. Open look for three. Muma in and out. Rattled off the rim. Bissell with a rebound.
Yeah, what a good look there for Muma. Just off. This place would have erupted if that went in, Scott.
Janke for three on the other end, and she buries it. A Peace B3, and that gives Harbor Creek a 2-point lead with $1:30 to go here in the Cafaros Custom Butchering third quarter of play.
Again, Scott, you know, we talk about not panicking. No reason for the Beavers to panic. You know, it's 2 points. You know, they hit a shot, you missed a shot, it's not a big deal. Boy,
back in the saddle and shoot it again.
I would have liked to see him go right to Allen there.
West out here on the left elbow, inside to Nickerson. Nickerson. Little strip there. Riley able to get it. And now Liofsky out hustles the Beavers, and Muma able to pick that one up. The Beavers a little out of control here. Denning can't handle it. Neither can Allen. Denning comes away with it. And she goes up with a shot and in. And boy, you can't, those are the turnovers you got to avoid right there.
Yeah, and just some, you know, panic passes. You know, there was no reason to throw some of those passes in a panic. Just relax.
Here's Liofsky, gets it off to Nickerson. 22-18, the Harbor Creek lead. Inside to West, good feed to Allen, takes the shot, that one's short. West with a rebound, the putback is no good. Allen in there, tips it out to West. Beavers looking to reset here, and we got a timeout, Corry. 27 seconds to go, we're at the Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital 60-second mark. 27.5 on the clock, 22-18. Jim's Automotive timeout, we'll be back right after this.
The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville lives through the stories we tell, the experiences we provide, and the lives we empower. We serve high school and adult learners in Crawford, Venango, Warren, Mercer, Forest, and Erie counties. Visit etc.pitt.edu to learn about our workforce options that can be completed in 2 years or less, including 6-week certificate programs. Again, that's etc.pitt.edu to learn more about how we can help you go far, go fast, go succeed.
Welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Beavers trailing the Huskies 22-18. We got 27 seconds here in the third quarter of play as Harbor Creek will take the court here after the Jim's Automotive timeout, Rob, and Beavers need to just settle it down, get a bucket.
Yeah, Beavers only 1 point here so far, Scott, in this third quarter. So, you know, after a couple really good first two quarters, 9 and 8,
Allen to Nickerson. Out to West, top of the point. Looking for Leofsky, was covered well by Jenke to go the other way. Here's Riley, down to 9 seconds. Riley hands it off to Grace, down to 4. Grace drives in, puts up a shot, no good. And the rebound is pulled away by Jenke, and that's how the third quarter by Cafaro's Custom Butchering comes to an end. 22-18 on the CFCU scoreboard. Harbor Creek with the lead. We head to the K&E Surveyors 4th. We come back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'd like to thank our 5 spotlight sponsors tonight. They include Box It and Lock It, Bracken Funeral Home, Utegs Body Shop, Mons Merchant, Elwood National Forge. For a list of all of our sponsors, please visit us at deejexperience.com/sponsors. And their logos are right there. You click on them, it'll take you directly to their website. Great tool if you want to shop at the businesses who support not only us, but your local sports teams. So here's Nickerson. Rob, we got a 22-18 game, and Beavers just got to settle down here. Get 1 bucket. That's all you need right now is just 1 bucket.
Yeah, I'd like to see them again post some of these girls up. That's how we had our success in that first quarter.
Oh, West put Denning on her backside.
Yeah, the little crossover. Ooh.
Great movement here, but now the Beavers struggling to get anything open. That one gets tipped from behind, and it goes off of Allen. But, boy, I thought that was off the Huskies.
Well, ref calls that he tipped it.
And ref kind of did one of these from his vantage point. He couldn't see that from the backside, so it's going to be Husky ball here. And then Thompson drives, bounce pass. Bissell looking. Gets it out here to Surovic. Surovic picks up the dribble. Gets it over to Thompson. We're down to 6:50 to go in the game. Boy, what a low-scoring affair this has been. Rob, the Huskies averaging 40-some points a game. And that one's going to be turned over. And that's a credit to the Beaver defense, but we talk about it all the time. It's the Beaver offense. You got to find ways to get points on the board.
Yeah, Bissell kind of got in the air and didn't have anywhere to throw and ended up throwing it almost right to Grace Allen.
Nickerson to Allen. Allen gets it into Riley, tipped away. And Riley wants to drive, and that ball tipped, and that's going to remain Beaver ball. So here's Allen, throws it over. Oh, Muma open look for 3. Off the rim, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down here by the Huskies as Bissell gets her hands on it. And now she'll get right by Ava West, kick it out to Surovic. Surovic, long 3, off the back of the rim, no good. Irwin with a rebound. Gets it off to Allen. She's got Muma running, gets it up to her. Muma, pump fakes with a shot, got it. Haley Muma.
Yeah, great fake there by Haley Muma. Got Bissell off her feet. Easy layup after that.
Oh, we got to travel. And the gym getting a little loud in here in the Beaver Dam as the Beavers are a bucket away from tying this thing back up with 5:42 to go. Boy, what a feather in the cap if they can knock off the Huskies at home here in the last game of the season.
Yeah, it's been a nice game so far for both teams. Very competitive, clean game. Right now, get it to Grace. Yep.
They're going to have to earn it the rest of the way. 5:20 to go in this one. K&E Surveyors, fourth quarter of play. Nickerson hands it off to Grace Allen. Allen kicks it out. Moomaw for three off the front of the rim. And, boy, Ava West right there to get a hold of that. And now West looking for help. Gets it out to Nickerson, top of the point. Wheels it around to Moomaw to Irwin in the corner. Here's Moomaw to Grace. Allen, top of the point. Got to watch that 5-second count. She begins to dribble here with 4:50 to go. Over to Moomaw in the corner. Haley, top of the point, kicks it back over to Grace Allen. Beavers being very patient here. Inside to Nickerson, puts up a shot off the rim, can't get it to go. Rips the rebound away and then gets inadvertently tackled at the ankles there. Bissell kind of rolled into her on accident. And it's going to be Beaver ball.
Yeah, Bissell's first foul. Team's first here, the fourth. Beaver ball underneath.
So even when they do foul, it's by complete accident. We got a Jim's Automotive timeout here in the Beaver Dam, 4:35 to go, 22-20. Harbor Creek with the lead on the CFCU scoreboard. Full timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Rob Elchinski with you. Sammy Fisher, Stephen Mountain as well, and Jack Hasbrook on the Elwood National Forge court cam. We got a good one. K&E Surveyors, fourth quarter of play. 22-20 is your score with 4:35 left in the game. Beavers looking to get this thing tied up. And that pass was taken away by Janke. Make sure she don't shoot that three. And Irwin, oh, that's a push-off, absolutely. Janke said what? And the coach looked right at her. He says, yep, you got the arm out there, kid.
Yeah. But on the offensive side, Scott, Molly Irwin, she's got to come to that basketball. That's a long pass. You got to come to it till you catch it.
Here's Allen. Coming around, trying to get around Denning. Pass comes in to Moomaw. Moomaw in with a step. Moomaw hit the bucket, and we're tied up. 22 all with 4 minutes to go.
And there's that post up again, Scott. I would just keep going to that. Good job by Irwin there getting Thompson. Traveled,
no shot. Beavers get the ball. We got the 3:54 left here in the K&E Surveyors fourth quarter of play. Knotted at 22. What a game.
Yeah, next 3 minutes and 50 seconds here, going to decide it.
Here's Allen coming right side, gets it off to Nickerson. Nickerson to Moomaw, over to Allen. Left elbow, trying to get around the defense, gets it off to Leofsky. Leofsky kicks it to Nickerson. Well, I thought she was going to pull the trigger from out there. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, she was looking for that overpass.
She's going to drive in, though, and off the glass and good. Lifted, help, layup, Riley Nickerson.
Absolutely. Big play there by Nickerson. She had the mismatch and took advantage of it.
And Brad Allen's got the crowd going with a Corry chance. We're down to 3:10 to go. And the Beavers with a 2-point lead over the Huskies. Denning dishes. Bissell kicks it out. Janke, take it away. Here comes Haley Moomaw. Moomaw backs it out, gets it to West. Ava coming around here. Trying the left side of Janke, throws a pass over to Moomaw. Down to 2:40 and counting. Moomaw coming right side.
Got 5 seconds, pick it up. Good.
And we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout. Taken by the Beavers, full timeout. 2:36 to go here in the K&E Surveyors fourth quarter of play. 24-22 on the CFCU scoreboard. We'll be back after this.
Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU has accounts for all your needs like checking, savings, youth accounts, business accounts, money market, CDs, IRAs, and HSAs with rates that work for you. They have unbeatable loan rates for auto, mortgage, signature, line of credit, and business loans. They have you covered. Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, and 315 Main Street in Spartansburg. Federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender. Membership eligibility required.
Welcome back here to the Beaver Dam live on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. 24-22, these girls are jacked up. The Corry crowd's jacked up. 2:36 to go here in the fourth, Rob, and they got a 2-point lead. They got to finish, though, and that's the key here. They got to keep this momentum going.
Yeah, I mean, there's really lots of time left, right? There's probably going to be multiple possessions for each team, so, Beavers just got to take advantage here. And you don't want to get too patient, really. I mean, you go on, work for a good shot, but.
Off to Allen. Grace has got a little lane here, kicks it out. Muma.
Ooh, boy,
I thought she was open there. We both thought the same thing. Here's Irwin. Irwin gets a pass off to Allen. Grace drives in. Grace Allen with a layup. Got it. Grace Allen hits it. 26-22, Beavers with the lead.
Yeah,
2 minutes to go.
Great use of that left hand, and Harbor Creek's going to call a timeout.
2:03 to go. K&E Surveyors fourth quarter of play. 26-22 on the CFCU scoreboard. We'll take a full time out right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream, brought to you by Jim's Automotive.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. 2:03 left in this one. Fourth quarter of play brought to you by K&E Surveyors. 26-22 is the Beaver lead over the Harbor Creek Huskies. Denning drives in, gets fouled and counted, and the bucket, and that might be trouble.
Yeah, Harbor Creek's first points here of the fourth quarter, and that's a foul on Nickerson, and kind of got caught up there with Irwin. Grace did, and not able to stay with Denning here.
Denning for the end one from the Capella Transport charity stripe. Missed it. Nickerson with a rebound. So no harm, no foul. Just a regular bucket there. And be Grace Allen with 1:49 trying to get around Denning. Denning has turned up the heat here. Dish to West. Back to Allen. And Allen kicks it out. Mumaw with it. $1:35 to go. Haley Mumaw. Being guarded here by Surovic. Gets it off to Molly Irwin. Irwin, dangerously close to that half-court stripe, and they turn it over, and Denning ties it up. 26-all, the inbounds pass. A lot of pressure here. And now the Huskies back it off. We're at the Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital. 60-second mark. In the K&E Surveyors fourth quarter of play, no shot. We're going to get a foul on the floor here on Denning with 59.6. So it's Denning with the corner bar and grill foul. And Mumaw to throw in. Bounce pass, Nickerson saves it, gets it off to West, and West to Mumaw. Around the horn it comes. Allen. Grace kicks it out. Nickerson. Beavers need to just slow this down here a minute. Don't turn it over, and we got a held ball and a timeout. Corry. Jim's Automotive timeout. 43 seconds to go. 26 all here in the K&E Surveyors fourth quarter of play. We'll be right back right after this.
Burns Garage is your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Family owned and operated in Corry for over 50 years, Burns offers general auto repair, PA inspection, emission testing, and front-end alignments. Burns is located at 10460 Route 426 in Corry. Give them a call today to schedule your auto repair at 814-664-9446. Burns Garage, your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union building on North Center Street in Corry.
Welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. Reminder, we have another good game tomorrow night as the boys finish up their season on the home court as they welcome in the Warren Dragons. JV at 6, varsity to follow. But right now, Rob, we got a good one to finish up here with 43 seconds to go here in the K&E Surveyors fourth quarter. Tied at 26 with the Huskies of Harbor Creek. What a game it's been today.
Yeah, absolutely, Scott. See what the Beavers are going to do here.
Down to 35 seconds. Allen looking, gets it to Mumaw. Back into Allen. Grace kicks it out to Nickerson. Down to 24 seconds. Ooh. Pass, and that one's taken away. And Janke, and I can't believe that there was no foul called on there as Janke hit the deck. Almost like the same thing that happened up here with Bissell, Rob, when she got tripped up. And we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. Jim's Automotive timeout. 26 all. We'll keep it right here with 16 seconds to go. What's the game plan here?
Well, got to play strong defense. Got to know where Denning is. Can't let her get to the basket. If you get beat on the dribble, you can get a foul as long as they're not shooting, because we've got fouls to give. But for the most part, got to man up here and play your girl and know where Denning is. And then, if they get a shot up, we got to go get the rebound. Cannot let them get a putback.
And if you get a turnover, get up court quickly. See if you can beat them, right?
Well, it depends how much time's left. And, you just got to be careful. But, yeah, there's not much time. So you get the turnover, but, want to get the ball in the right hands.
Do I say the O word yet?
No.
No?
No.
All right, here we go. Coming out of the Jim's Automotive timeout. I want to thank all our sponsors here on the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. You can visit all of our sponsors by going to our website at deedsexperience.com/sponsors. All the links will be right to their websites. Just click on their logo. It'll take you straight to them. As here we go. 16.3 on the clock. Cervic to throw in. And Denning going to be the go-to. You can almost count on that. Here's 10. Allen shuts the door. Out here to Janke. Down to 6 seconds. Gets it to Denning. Goes baseline. Underneath. Shot no good. Mumaw with a rebound, and we are headed to overtime. Here in the Beaver Dam, 26 all. We'll take a break. We'll be back right here on the DJ Experience Sports Stream.
Cafaro's Custom Butchering is a family-owned business located in Sugar Grove, PA. Established in 1959, Cafaro strives to meet all your butchering and meat processing needs. With a combined 55 years of meat cutting experience, Cafaro's crew provides the complete butchering experience in their fully inspected USDA facility. From hauling your animals, walking you through the ordering process with personalized cutting instructions, to processing, packaging, and freezing, Cafaro's does it all. Don't raise your own animals? Cafaro's can provide you with locally sourced beef and pork. Check out their retail freezer trade, ground beef and steaks, pork sausage, bacon, chops, and chicken. Look them up on their Facebook page at Cafaro's Custom Butchering LLC for weekly specials, or for more information, give them a call at 814-489-7844.
Welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we are headed to overtime. The Beavers and Huskies knotted at 26. We'll have a Fox Family Insurance opening tip-off for the overtime period, brought to you by the Corry Redevelopment Authority. What a ball game, and no matter who wins this, it's been a fun one to cover.
Yeah, absolutely. See if we can get the tip here like we did in the beginning.
Allen and Thompson tipping off, gets to Muma. 3 minutes, 58 seconds to go. RDA, overtime. Over here to Nickerson. And Muma. And oh, what a save. My goodness, Ava West.
That's not a good save though, Scott.
It took her way out of the play.
Right.
And she's able to get back on defense though.
Right, I mean, a lot of hustle, a lot of great effort, but.
And there's a bucket from Thompson and a 28-26 lead for the Huskies. And here comes Grace Allen. Across the Mons Merch midcourt stripe. But her and Denning going at it all day today, Rob, and what a battle that's been. Muma for two off the side of the rim, no
look
good.
There for Muma.
Thompson comes away with the ball. Gets it over to Surovic. Bissell down here in the left corner. Over to the left elbow. Gets a bounce pass over to Denning. Down to 2:55 to go.
Beavers continue this tough man defense.
Huskies with a 2-point lead. Bissell kicks it to Thompson. Now Denny. Top of the point. Back to Thompson. Good patience here shown by the Huskies.
That's a long one.
Three off the rim, can't get it to go. And we're gonna have a foul on Ava West as she is well over the back of Ella Thompson.
Yeah, and tough one there. Got to get the rebounds here.
Janke to throw in. Bounce pass. Thompson, and the ball is picked up here by the Beavers. Still loose. Nickerson. Grace Allen trying to dig it out and does. And now she takes it off and running. Here comes Grace Allen. And now she loses it, and it is just a street brawl out here right now for that ball. They are going at it 110%, Rob, and there are bodies flying all over this court.
Yep, absolutely. All the girls heading up, and that ball looked like it had some type of oil all over it. Nobody could get a hold of it.
So after all of that, it'll be Harbor Creek ball. Bounce pass comes to Thompson. Denning tried to take that handoff around the corner there and lost the handle there momentarily. Minute 45 to go here in the overtime period. Thompson trying to get around West, nothing there. Bissell, good switch off there. Minute 30 to go, into Janke. Janke gets it out. Thompson, open look for three. And that one's off the rim, no good. Denning with a rebound, though. And we're down to $120 with the Huskies up by 2.
Yeah, those rebounds by Harbor Creek, Scott, are hurting.
And right now we got a Jim's Automotive timeout, 30-second timeout for the Huskies. They're up 28-26 on the CFCU scoreboard. We'll be back after this on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Harvest.
Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together.
Welcome back here to the Beaver Dam. A big finish to the season, Rob, for the girls' regular season. Overtime against the Huskies with 1:17 left in the overtime period, brought to you by the Corry Redevelopment Authority. 28-26 is the Husky lead with the ball.
Yeah, Scott and Riley's limping around out there a little bit. I know she kind of must have got her ankle a little bit earlier, but she's not moving her normal self here.
Denning with the ball out top of the point. One-on-one with Allen. Good job by Grace defensively all night. Boy, those two have been battling all night long. We're down to Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital, 60-second mark. Is Janke. It's a big spot for Maddie Leofsky in this game right here. Denning trying to shoulder her way in, and she's going to get a foul here on Grace Allen.
Yeah, it's the Beavers. You know, if they're going to have to end up fouling, they got to get another one on the board here.
Each team with 3 team fouls. That's Grace Allen's second foul of the night. As Leofsky checks out, Ava West into the game. Cervic to throw in. Gets it into Thompson. Oh, she had Denning. Here's a pass. Bissell, oh boy, Denning wide open for 3. Off the rim, can't get it to go. And the rebound is tied up, and it's going to remain Harbor Creek ball.
That's 3 offensive rebounds here, Scott, for Harbor Creek. You know, somehow we got to get this ball back.
28-26, 37 seconds to decide overtime. Denning takes the shot, and that's going to be a foul on Nickerson, I believe, and that'll be her. Is that her second or third?
That is her second.
Her second, okay.
Team's 4th, so we will be in the, next foul we commit, we'll put Harbor Creek on the line. But 2 big shots coming from Denning here.
First one up and in, so that'll be a 3-point lead. Another one would hurt. The Beavers right now would need a 3 to tie it back up with 34 seconds to go. Denning fires the second one, and that one nothing but net. So it's now a 2-possession game with 30 seconds to go in overtime.
Yeah, they're going to look for that 3, but I probably wouldn't have gone to it quite so early. I'd get to the hoop here.
Nickerson drives in, goes up with a layup, got it.
Wow, what grit from Nickerson.
And we got a Jim's Automotive timeout. 16 seconds, it's a full timeout, 30-28 on the CFC scoreboard. We'll be back right after this.
Hey everybody, my name is Cameron Atha. I am the lead pastor here at Harvest Community Church, right here in Corry, PA, inviting you to come hear the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. Here at Harvest, we live on mission to love God, to love others, and to make disciples. We hope to see you this Sunday at 627 Worth Street in Corry, PA.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. 16 seconds on the clock. Beavers trail the Huskies 30-28 in the RDA Corry Redevelopment Authority.
Got a foul
overtime.
Right away. We're fouling. Got a foul right away.
Got a foul. And there it is. With 11.4 on the clock, that's going to put the Huskies at the line. And it's going to be on Ava West, her second corner bar and grill foul. And it's going to be Denning shooting again, so. And again, we're in the same spot we were a few seconds ago, Rob. 1 doesn't hurt too bad, 2 really hurts.
Yeah, she gets to it. She's 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Knocks down the first.
So Denning hits the first one. And if she hits this one, it'll be the proverbial nail in the coffin. And that's it. 32-28. As Allen picks the ball up, 10 seconds to go. Down to 5. Grace Allen turns. Gets the ball in. Leofsky with a shot. Off the rim, no good. And the Harbor Creek Huskies come into the Beaver Dam and knock off the Lady Beavers. But it took overtime to do it. 32-28 is your final score. Let's talk about it. Let's head to our P2 Paving postgame show. Brought to you by P2 Paving. Visit them online today, www.p2pavingco.net, for free estimates on residential and commercial asphalt paving. Let P2 pay for you. Give them a call at 814-665-5190. Rob, what do you got on the stat sheet?
Yeah, Scott, so for Harbor Creek with 36 points, and Denning, it felt like we controlled her all night. 16 points.
Wow.
And
she's going to get hers.
Yeah, exactly. But ended up with 16 points, scored in every quarter and had the 4 big foul shots in overtime. Then you had Thompson with 8, you had Jenke with 5, and you had Sorvik with 3. For the Beavers, you had Grace Allen and Riley Nickerson both with 9, you had Muma with 8, and you had West with 2. That kind of wraps that up.
All right, well, let's get into the post-game awards. Great effort from the Beavers tonight. Could not get past this stingy Husky team, but this one a lot better looking than that first one was. Kudos to both teams. What a heck of a game to call tonight. Let's start it off with the healthy smiles of Corry, offensive play of the game.
Yeah, I was going back to the second quarter, Scott. If you remember, Grace missed both the foul shots, and Riley got in there, got the rebound, got the putback right away. So, kind of took a down thing and made it a positive for us and kept us up, at that point.
That'll take us to tonight's New Kitchen Village defensive play of the game. New Kitchen Village located out on Route 6.
Yeah, New Kitchen Village defensive play of the game. I'm going with just Grace Allen all night. I thought, although Denning got her points, it was typically when Grace got tied up, right? But when it was one-on-one, she just did a fabulous job on her, and just kudos to her for, Denning is the real deal, and her ability to hang with her was impressive all night.
And that'll take us to tonight's game-changing play of the game, brought to you by the Education and Training Center at the University of Pitt-Titusville.
Yeah, I'm going with, in the fourth quarter, Muma on that fast break when she faked and got Bissell, I believe it was, to go past her and then got the easy put in. Great to see her come to that jump stop and use that fake. And I'm going with Muma. As we outscored Harbor Creek 8-4 there in that fourth quarter to force that overtime. That was a big part of it.
All right, let's give out our Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award, Rob. And
yeah,
as much as you lock her down, boy, she still gets free. I thought Jenke played a good game too, hit some critical shots in there.
Yeah, Jenke played well. She ended up with 5 points. Thompson, I thought, he handled the ball a lot more tonight than she did in the first game. Had 8 points, but Denning is, every third pass is to Denning. You know what I mean? She's always in control of the basketball. She didn't hit a lot of long shots tonight. I thought the Beavers did a good job recognizing that and saying, hey, if you want to shoot those, shoot them. We're not going to let you get to the basket. She's a nice player to watch.
And that'll lead us to tonight's Crotty Chevrolet Player of the Game. We'll go with the Corry Beaver of the Game, brought to you by Crotty Chevrolet.
Yeah, and I thought it could have been almost any of the 3 we've talked about so far, but Riley Nickerson is who I'm going with. I just thought, she ended up with 9 points, had the big basket there into overtime. She was hurt. Right? She was, in tears on the floor at one time, limping around on that ankle, but just never stops. And, and in that first 4 minutes of the game, she had like 5 tie-ups, just a hound for that basketball, on the offensive boards, defensive boards, and defensively, and and added 9 points. So I'm going with Riley Nickerson as the Crotty Chevrolet player of the game.
It was a good game for the Beavers tonight. Nothing to hang their heads about, that's for sure. The question is, with it being the fourth straight loss, does it affect the playoff momentum at all?
No, I don't think so. I mean, Edgewood doesn't really matter. I'm sure that's already out of their head. You lost to Fairview, which, is probably going to win the region, probably be possibly the top seed in the district. And then, Union City, I think that might have been a little bit of a surprise for them. But again, non-region, and then this one, you could take this as but I would go away with a positive of,
And I was going to say that even though they lost, it felt like a positive game.
Yeah, well, they executed almost perfectly. On both ends, they kept the scoring low. They were in the game. They had leads late. We were up 26-22 with 2 minutes left, right?
Yeah.
And Harbor Creek fought their way back. Credit to them. But yeah, if I'm the Beavers, I'm walking out of this thinking,
we can make a push.
Well. We already beat Fairview, right? We took these guys to overtime, right? The two other best teams coming out of our region, we've beaten or took to overtime. So so we can beat them both, right? And that's the mindset of we can play with them. Now, if you're Harbor Creek, it's probably the other feeling of holy, smokes. Corry could beat us, where after the first game, I doubt they thought that.
Right.
Now they got to think that. Again, it was a great game plan by the coaches. To go inside, get into that post. We had such a big height advantage, and they took great advantage of that. And they did a nice job controlling Harbor Creek scoring. So yeah, I hope the girls walk away with this with a positive that that close to beating the two other best teams in the region. And that's got to should be a good feeling.
Well, we'll wrap up here tonight. We got a boys basketball final game of the season right here on their home court. And then we'll wait for selection Saturday to get the playoff brackets. We'll get them out to you on our Facebook page. Make sure you're following us out there at Deej Experience Productions. And with that, I want to thank our crew tonight, Mr. Stephen Mountain, Sammy Fisher, Jack Hasbrook, and Rob Alchinsky. I'm Scott Lockwood for Deej Experience LLC. 6 o'clock tomorrow night, boys basketball. Beavers hosting the Warren Dragons. We'll have the pregame for you at 5:45-ish. For JV, tip-off at 6, and we'll go from there. Until then, God bless you all. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow night right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.